Hello friends, welcome back to Laravel tutorial. In this video, we are going to discuss about subquery joining. Okay, so we are discussing about the Laravel joining concept, and here in this video, we are going to discuss about subquery joining. So what is the subquery joining, why we need these things, and how to do. Okay, we will discuss about these things in this video. So here, if you check in my database, we have a students table and a subjects table. Okay, so if you check, there is students table. So here you can see the students id is the primary key of the student table, and the subjects have a id. So this id is the primary key of this subject table, but there is a student id. Actually, this is the foreign key. Okay, so this student id actually referring in the students table id. So you can understand the relations. The relations is student id is similar to subject student id. So these are the relation. So based on that relation, we will do all the things. Now the thing is, we are going to discuss about subquery joining. So why we need these things? Basically, we need this type of joining. Based on that joining, we can do all the things, and subquery joining is the part of that things also. Means using this concept, we will create a subquery. Means suppose we need to write any query inside a query. That time we can create a separate query, and we can join with the main query. These are called subquery joining. Okay, so if you see the subquery joining, so there is a option for join sub. Okay, actually this method have three argument. First the subquery, and the table aliases, and a closure functions. Okay, so let's see with the example so that we will get clear understanding. Okay, so firstly we need to create a function. So just go here. So we have already created our joining controller, and let's use this controller and create a functions. Public function subquery join. Okay, so simply write a subquery join. Okay, now let's first add some SQL query. Suppose I just write SQL1. Okay, and we will create another SQL. So firstly we want to fetch all the name from the subject table. Okay, so simply just write db table, and here write subjects, and just fetch the name. So simply write select the name. Okay, so if you check in my database, we have a student's name also and subject name also. So let's mention that. So simply write subjects dot name as subject name. Okay, and let's we need the related id. For that id we will join this. Okay, so simply write another things in this way. So first just write these relations. So simply write here student id. Okay, so basically we need those things. We want to print the name, and we want this id for joining. You can write select star also, so that you will get all the things. Okay, so I need these things only, so that's the reason I write these things. Okay, so these are the main query, but we will not fetch the record. Means we will not use the get or first or anything. Means we don't need to fetch the record from the database. This is just a query, so you can understand we are just using the subject tables, and we are fetching these records. Now I just want to get another query. Okay, so SQL2, or you can write the final query, that is the result query. Here we will use the db table, and here my table name is suppose students, right? And now here actually we will use the joining. Okay, so we will use the join sub. So simply write join sub. Now here we will pass the three things. Means in the join sub method we will have three things. The first thing is we have to pass the first query, that is the SQL1, and the next thing is we have to pass the aliases name, means by which we will get. So simply write here proper name, that is subject data, not SQL1, it looks not good. So subject data, and then we will use the aliases name subject data, and let's pass the closer function, and here simply you can write anything there like e, no problem. And inside these closer functions we will use this subject data. Okay, so we will create the join. Okay, e on, here inside the on we will just write a student's id, because we are using the students. So here write students dot id is related to which. Now these are the alias name. So inside the subject data we are getting all the things. So simply write subject data dot the student id. We need that things, so we just write that things. And now finally we want to write the get. Okay, we will fetch the records as simply just to return the result. Okay, so actually the thing is we are responding the result. The result is actually related to student table, and here we are using the subject data, so we are joining in this way. Okay, now let's call this subquery joining from routes so that we can see from the browser. Okay, so simply route get, and here write subquery joining, so subjoin. Okay, no problem. And then write join controller, this is the controller name, and then our method names, that is the subquery joining. Now just go into this URL. So simply just go here. So we are getting the result. So we are getting all the records from the student table, and we are getting the selective data from the subject table. Okay, so here you can see 3 records. Now why we get the 3 records? Suppose if I want to get all the things from the students table and the related data from the subject table, means if you want to fetch as a left join, means basically these are the inner join. If there is anything common from both table we are getting. But if I want to use the left join, how we can do this? So simply use, instead of join sub, we can write left join sub. Okay, so simply write left and write left join sub. Okay, so we will get all the record from the student table and all the data related from the subject table. Okay, now we are getting all the things from the students table, and the Sunny have no subject associated. So if you check Sunny 1, there is no related data for subject table, so you are getting null for student id and subject name. Okay, now if you check another, we are getting the data. Similarly, if you write here right join sub, then you will get as output as a right join. Okay, so you can understand the concept, means why we need these things. Sometimes for larger complex data we need different query, and based on condition we can join with the main SQL query. That time we will get this more helpful. Okay, so hope you can understand this concept, and still if you have any queries about this video, please comment in a below comment section, and please stay with me and like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.